So, I know I've mentioned before that these videos are here for you to try to help you maybe avoid things that I couldn't, provide advice or input on everyday life events, and maybe even help you laugh when possible. Today is no different. Today, yours truly lost their temper and broke something. Instead of taking my own advice and utilizing the 60 seconds that I've talked about before, or walking away, or counting to 10, my temper took off, and I broke something, which resulted in me having to pay to replace it. The best part of this story is that if I had taken my own advice and just gotten up and walked away for just a second, I could have avoided the whole mess. But no, I reacted instead of taking control of my behavior. So let's talk about anger and ways to help deal with that explosion in your mind before it goes off. Anger is the ultimate destroyer of relationships, careers, and our overall well-being. Who doesn't love the feeling of their blood boiling, their heart racing, and their mind clouding with an overwhelming urge to scream at the top of their lungs, or maybe throw whatever's in their hand? It's not like it's a recipe for disaster or anything, but alas, we've all been there, on the precipice of a complete meltdown, ready to unleash our fury upon the world. And let's be real, it's not exactly the most becoming nor the most productive state of mind to be in. As we all know, once we let our anger out, it can be like trying to put toothpaste back in the tube. Ha! Good luck with that. The escalation is real, and it's not pretty. Before we know it, we're saying things we can't take back, doing things we can't undo, and wondering how on earth we ended up in this mess. But fear not, my dear friends, for there is hope. There are tactics, strategies, and downright clever ways to avoid the disaster that is our anger. First and foremost, let's talk about taking a step back. I know, it's hard to do when all you want to do is lunge at the person who just cut you off in traffic or yell at the top of your lungs at the injustices of the world. But trust me, it helps. Take a deep breath, count to 10, and remind yourself that it's not worth it. Your blood pressure and your relationships will thank you. Another helpful idea is to engage in some good old-fashioned physical activity. Go for a walk, do some yoga, or hit the gym. Not only will it distract you from your anger, but it'll also release some of those lovely endorphins that'll help calm you down. And let's be real. Who doesn't love a good excuse to get out of the house and away from the source of their frustration? Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about when my anger is justified, when someone has wronged me and I deserve to be angry? Well, let me tell you, friends, even in those situations, it's essential to take a step back and assess the situation before reacting. Ask yourself, is this really worth my time and energy? Will yelling at this person really solve the problem? Probably not. In fact, it'll likely just make things worse. And let's not forget about the time and mental fatigue that learning to control your anger can save you. Think about it. When you're not wasting your time and energy on being angry, you can focus on more productive things, like your work, your relationships, or your hobbies. You can actually enjoy your life without the constant burden of anger weighing you down. Of course, it's not always easy. It takes practice, patience, and a willingness to learn. But the payoff is worth it. Imagine being able to navigate difficult situations with ease, to stay calm in the face of chaos, and to maintain healthy relationships. It's a beautiful thing. So the next time you feel your anger welling up inside you, remember, it's normal to get upset from time to time, but it's not necessary to let it consume you. Take a step back, breathe, and remind yourself that it's not worth it. Walk away, engage in some physical activity, or try some relaxation techniques. Your sanity and those around you will thank you. Remember, my friends, anger is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. By learning to take control over both ourselves and the situation, we can avoid the disaster that is our anger. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. So, the next time you feel yourself getting angry, take a deep breath and remember, you have the power to take back the control from that little demon on your shoulder, telling you to lose it. You can simply get up, walk away, reset your mind, and carry on with a smile.